Flavor is number one. We had chefs tell us that the flavor of the California garlic is just the best there is. The consumer is saying, hey, chefs are using it, this must be the best garlic. My dad, Don, started the business in 1956, the year I was born, appropriately, and started with about 10 acres of garlic and found out that the money wasn't made just in the growing, but was in the packing and the selling and everything. Decided to go ahead, put in a packing shed and started growing and packing and shipping his own garlic. He did that for, many years, and after college I came on board and the two of us worked together. My dad's 83 years old. He still comes into work every day, tells us what we're doing wrong. My son and my nephew came to work for us, so we have a good family tradition going. It's really good in the farming business to have the family tradition because your buyers know that you're here to stay because you're not a big conglomeration, you're a family and you care about your products.
You went to college.
Yeah.
Are they like, you're a farmer? What is, what is the perception of your peers out there, your friends?
Yeah, so most of my friends, they live in San Francisco or Silicon Valley. They're gonna work in tech, they're doctors, they're lawyers, and they have no idea what the day-to-day looks like for my life. Once they see everything that we do and see the size of the business and see the complicated things that can happen on any given day, they become very impressed.
There's so many variables that go into getting a great crop of garlic, but when it finally does arrive and you start harvesting with thousands of people, it's all harvested by hand, it's a great feeling to see that garlic get in the bin, brought to the ranch, and to be ready to pack and to shipped out.
How old is this garlic?
This garlic was planted in November.
Okay.
And we're in June now, so it takes about 9 months just like a baby.
Wow, look at that.
So you can see here, see all the cloves formed here. As you can see, these are all the cloves of the garlic. It's a nice, beautiful round head, and it finished out just right.
How much longer do you think these will need?
So this will stay in the field for another 3 to 4 weeks. What happens here, you got a nice green stem here. All the water from the stem is going to come down into this bulb, and it's going to increase it in size.
Okay.
So what you see now will probably increase by another 1/4 inch all the way around.
Wow.
If you look at these cloves, these are beautiful. Look at the size of these cloves.
I was just going to mention that.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 cloves in this bulb of garlic. If we could get it all look like this, it'd be amazing. I don't think you can see it, but see how this clove's starting to raise up a little bit?
Yeah, I can.
That's how you know the garlic is done.
Really? Yeah. How many years of your life have you checked garlic like this?
It'd probably be about 40-some years.
Even though I grew up on a family farm myself, spending time at Christopher Ranch was such an eye-opening experience. It truly was a masterclass in 21st century farming.
We're like the Forrest Gump of garlic. However you want garlic, we can provide it to you that way.
We have a brand new roaster machine that can handle 3 million pounds of roasted garlic a year. We have air peeling technology that's the first of its kind in the industry that peels the garlic just using a stream of air. So there's a lot of innovation that's taken place, but it's made us a better company. %90 of my day is actually now spent looking at analytics, looking at forecasts, looking at spreadsheets, and really mapping out what's going on in the world. To understand the garlic industry now, you have to understand global markets. At any given time, different Chinese shippers can choose to reduce or increase the volume of containers. And in the event they choose to increase their shipments, it causes chaos in the market. It frustrates our customers, it frustrates the general public, because you all of a sudden have cheap garlic out there being sold below the cost of their production, which threatens U.S. farmers.
The Chinese started shipping garlic in at $8, $9 a box when our costs were about $25. And I was thinking, how are we ever going to be able to compete in this market? And what we've done is we've figured out a way to grow a better garlic into a safer garlic and to tell the American people, this is what you want and this is why you want it. And here's our story. And the American people have bought it. And they've decided they want to make sure that their products they eat are secure and safe. And that's been really important to us. When we did see the results come in, they didn't all leave us for Chinese. And that was a moment when I said, yes, we are in the right business, and our family's going to make it.
Not only are the Christophers leaders in agricultural innovation, they are also leaders in their community.
This year, we launched a pilot program that for every case of elephant garlic that we sell, $1 is going to go back to elephant conservation. The Monterey Zoo has a program called the Elephants of Africa Rescue Society. They raise funds and raise awareness for wild African elephants and also their domestic cousins. Elephants that maybe were part of the entertainment industry, maybe they served in a circus in their younger lives, they can now come to the Monterey Zoo and have a nice retirement there.
A lot of them are misfits that actually people had as pets and then realized what they were really getting into.
Okay.
So they really needed a place to go.
Charlie, I love the fact that Christopher Ranch came in and really is the beginning or the first one to start supporting the Monterey Zoo, really the better care of elephants and all the animals that you do. It's wonderful the ag community is coming on board.
Well, it was a real treat for us to bump into Christopher Ranch or for them to bump into us. And our hope is that we can invite the rest of the ag community on board to follow suit and do exactly what Christopher Ranch is doing.
Are we going to try and let them eat garlic?
You know, I don't know. You don't have to.
Good for
you
us,
don't
you
have
know?
to kiss them goodnight.
That's true. Thank you, girls. You're so beautiful, and you were so good. Did you even say a word? I don't think you even said anything.
This year we've been searching for different partners in the community, different partners that we can start to do a lot of good with. And one name that kept getting brought up was Rebecca's Children's Services. The fact that they have a culinary academy that gives a lot of disadvantaged youth essential skills that can lead to real careers, it was perfect. We knew that they were the company that we wanted to work with.
How happy are you to have such a great kitchen?
It's been a blessing. There's some challenges. It's an old building, so we make sure we come in here and we're able to get the equipment and everything kind of up to speed.
How many students do you have here at one time?
We maxed out about a 15 amount of students. But there's times where I accept more than just the 15. All the students come in and they're referred to us, and that's when they'll go through an interview process to see if this is the right fit of a program for them at that time.
Tell me a little bit about why you're here. Why did you come to the academy, and how did you become the instructor?
So I'm actually born and raised here in Gilroy, and I grew up on the same streets as these students grew up on. And so my main goal was to educate them and empower them with the skill sets I was once taught. Back in the day when I was going through school, there wasn't a lot of programs like this to get us off the streets into a program, into a facility that's gonna help us out. There was more just kind of community-based things, but nothing that was really engaging the students. This is something different that's gonna engage the students, teach them a skill set, and hopefully build their next step.
I didn't really expect it to be as big as an impact as it is now. It's taught me skills that I know I'm gonna be using in my future.
It definitely improved myself as a person.
Corporate social responsibility really is one of the foundations of our company. It's in our blood, it's in our DNA. When consumers choose Christopher Ranch garlic, they're choosing to buy from an ethical company, a sustainable company, and a company that believes in the quality of our product, the safety of our product, and our community.
Being a farmer is different than most occupations. We actually provide something for people to eat. People might not think that garlic is something that everyone has to have, but garlic is something that people want to have. It's something that makes you feel a certain way when you eat your food. It's very romantic. It's something very different. And being able to grow a crop from seed to harvest to somebody else's dinner table is very satisfying.